Hello traders, Gary Wagner here just before 11:30 in Honolulu, 5:30 in New York. It is Tuesday, July 24th, 2018, and this is the Daily Report for Gold and Silver. We can certainly say that we are deeply embedded in the summertime with quiet activity in the precious metals markets. Gold currently trading off by about $1.10. That is basis most active August, currently trading at $12.2450. Silver is actually showing a small gain today of about 5 cents, trading at $15.48. And we also have platinum as well as palladium trading higher. Platinum up $4.50 and palladium trading up $5.30 at $9.07. And traders, that is all in light of a fractionally lower U.S. dollar, down about 5 points on the day at 94.38. In terms of the equities markets, we do have a mixed bag with the NASDAQ composite trading fractionally lower, currently at 78.39, and the Dow Jones Industrial Average up almost 200 points at 25,241. Lastly, the S&P, that is up almost 0.5%, a 13-point gain at 2820. And lastly, Bitcoin futures continue to climb and are currently up about $490 at 82.25. Traders, the fact of the matter is even though gold has had a lower low as well as a lower high today, in terms of net change on the day, it is nominal, currently trading off by about $1.10, trading at $12.2450. Of course, basis the August contract, we are short at, I believe, $27.60, so about $3 above this. And in terms of our goals, we're still looking at a bearish scenario in which I believe that it is highly possible, all things being equal, that gold will come down and test the $1,200 area, roughly 1204, which is the lows that were achieved in July of last year. Now that we have broken below last year's December and this year's January lows that came in roughly at 1238. As I talked about in our opening letter, ever since we have had this death cross come in, we have seen some major activity in the market in terms of breaking through critical areas of what I believe were support. And the first level, of course, was 1288. We can see that for quite some time this acted as a distinct supportive area. We saw gold attempt a rally until that fizzled out, but the break was hard and severe as it broke below this particular price point. A minor level came in at about 1267, and I believe a major level of support was taken out last week, and that, of course, is a level of 1238. And the reason I believe it to be such a major level of potential support, now I believe resistance, is because of these lows that we saw come in December and January of this year. That being said, the market has attempted to recoup. We saw that happen last week following statements made by President Trump that he disagrees with the current Fed structure of raising interest rates, their timeline, and he also supported a weaker U.S. dollar. The weekend came in, we had Steve Mnuchin come and say pretty much the opposite, that the administration is fully supportive of the Fed, A, and B, the administration currently wants a stronger dollar. And from that point, we have seen mild activity, but it has had a bias, and that bias has been to the downside. My recommendation, therefore, is to maintain our current short position. We are maintaining our stop. I am looking to lower it, but the first feasible place to do that is about 1230, and I don't really think that it is time to do that just yet. And traders, silver has been interesting. What is most noteworthy about today's trading activity, in my opinion, is the highs that were achieved that came in roughly at 1562, and we can see that that matches up with the lows achieved last year, December, this year, January. And we have seen this market have a series of higher highs and higher lows coming into the market. Currently up about 5 cents, and I believe that that is in response to an actively strong U.S. equities markets and the industrial component of silver. That is also why we're seeing platinum and palladium having gains on the day. I think that if we see silver break above 1562, we could possibly see a small rally in silver, but that rally, I believe, if it comes, is going to be extremely limited to the range-bound activity that has been so prevalent throughout the year. And traders, one of the more interesting markets in terms of dramatic rises after falling from grace has to be Bitcoin futures, up about $490 today, a net gain of about 6%, and at 82.25. If you recall from yesterday, I looked at the potential for there to be some resistance at this particular price point, and we can absolutely see that we have definitely closed above it. Not by much, but nonetheless, we have seen Bitcoin close above that, closing at 82.25. 8,500 would be my next target in terms of upside potential, while I look at potential support at about 7,800 per coin. Traders, there is no doubt gold is trading to a different drummer than silver, platinum, and palladium. When we look at price changes today, we can see that both silver, platinum, as well as palladium were all trading marginally higher, with gold sustaining a small loss on the day. I believe the explanation is fairly simple, and that is that those metals are reacting to the industrial component of the metal itself. And because we have had an equities market that continues to trade near the highs, we have had good demand for those precious metals. Gold continues to trade under pressure, and I believe our target of 1204 remains intact. This has been Gary Wagner, wishing you as always good trading. We'll talk to you tomorrow for another daily update and review. Bye-bye.